Hi guys, welcome back to Coffee Catch Up with Christy in Quarantine. Have to say that fast because how else do you say that with so many kiss sounds? Today is going to be really short because I have not been well. I've had a migraine for about a week now. I have my very special coffee. Today I have a Central Perk mug. I think that it's mirrored, so you'll see it back to front, but that's okay. And so I've got Friends on one side and Central Perk on the other. Hot chocolate counts, not coffee though, because I'm worried that will aggravate my migraines, but that's okay. I wanted to let you guys know the final Kidnapped Entanglement playlist, which is really cool. And so yeah, so now I'm gonna have to see all the comments on the side like this or anything. I'll try and read them from the side. If you might notice, I've got this poster here in the background, which was a picture that I posted recently for my characters. So you've got, if you listen to my podcast, you'll know who these people are. So this is Jazz, Megan, Aaron and Tony. So they are the four main characters in my book, which is really fun. I'm also in a different place today. Normally I'm in the couch on my lounge room, but today I am in my office in front of my bookcase. I wish I could act more excited for you guys because this is really exciting, Facebook Live, but I don't want to aggravate my headache. So I will do the best that I can and be as excited internally as possible because it's really fun. I recently ran a competition for people who were indie artists and musicians, and if they wanted to get their song titles in my book as chapter names, because I wanted to add another element for my readers. So if you were reading a particular chapter, it has a song title name so that you can hear sort of the soundtrack that I would imagine was happening behind the scenes or behind that chapter, as if it was on a screen on TV. Some people applied and some people I picked myself for whatever fit my chapter in my story. So if you are here live and if you do show up live today, thank you so much, appreciate it. But if you are watching later on, don't forget you can still leave comments and you can still let me know what your thoughts are on the songs that I've picked and what you think that means for the vibe of the chapters in the story. So it's a story about an innocent bystander who gets pulled into somebody else's kidnapping, and the two women who have been taken have to try and escape while their families back home negotiate for their release, but it isn't about money. So it sounds exciting. It is exciting. Ooh, lighting. I have to be careful of that light. I don't want to go all ghost facedy. Darker, but better. Okay. So I am going to finally let you know the songs that I have chosen, and hopefully that will give you insight into the story. If you have your own cup of coffee with my coffee catch up this afternoon in Australia, then have a drink and let's go. And now I finally get the chance to share with you my a music playlist for my book Kidnapped Entanglement, which is going to be coming out in February 2021. Nice big hoodie today. All right, here is my final list. I have it in a folder. It's very exciting. That's got some of my other Kidnapped Entanglement stuff in it, so it's really good. And I get to share with you my playlist. So here we go. I'm really excited. By the way, if you haven't heard me talk about these before, these are my blue light glasses. I should have been wearing them when that big light was flashing in my face. But it helps sort of filter out some of the lights that you get, particularly on screens. At the moment, I'm pretty sensitive to light, and it is very bright in here. So, but I love blue light glasses. They help me with my sleep, which is cool. But okay, so here we go. If you've heard these songs before and you like them, let me know. Like the video, comment, and what your thoughts are on what the book will be like in the story from the songs that I picked. Okay, I have 21 chapters in my book, and so there are 21 songs. Here we go. Chapter 1, Shouting Ground by Crowder. Love this song, love Crowder. It's really great. Chapter 2, Carry On by Torrin Wells. I love Torrin Wells, he's one of my favorite artists, so it was really good that he had a song that matched and I really liked. So, Chapter 3, Still Rolling Stones by Lauren Daigle. Chapter 4, Can't Take My Eyes Off You by the Carey Brothers. I like that song, it's really nice. I first heard that song in Smallville TV show. I love superheroes and I love Smallville. It's one of my favorite Superman media I suppose, because there's movies and there's TV, but I prefer Lois and Clark, the TV show. That was a really good one. Chapter 5, I Have Questions by Camila Cabello. I don't really know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Chapter 6, If I Had You by Zero. I found that album by mistake, not by mistake, but I found it randomly and I really enjoyed it, so his song that really fit well. Chapter 7, Feel It by Blanca. Love that album, that entire album. I think I mentioned that in my current playlist anyway, in my last Facebook Live. Chapter 8, Bloodstone by Guy Sebastian. Guy Sebastian's great, Aussie guy, pretty good, you know, it's just, just a little guy, like he's only little, I have a comment, heard of Lauren Daigle playing her in The Chemist when I was there. Yes, Lauren has done really well for herself. I'm very proud of her. She's had a lot of criticism, unfortunately, from all sorts of different camps, but I really love her album and her music. I think they're really great. Chapter 9 is Unshakable by Planet Boom. So that is the youth band people from Planet Shakers, and they have some really fun songs. It's a youth, it's a youth band. That's, you gotta expect that. And chapter 10 is Where'd You Go by Noah Schnacky. Love Noah, love country music. It's really great. Okay, I'm about halfway. I'm gonna pause, sorry. That mug is really great. It's a good size. Normal mugs are a different shape. I quite like that one. Chapter 11 is White Flag by Bishop Briggs. If I had to put a song against the entire book, and not just every chapter, it would be White Flag by Bishop Briggs. It really sort of, that's the feel of the entire book as a whole, which I really liked. Chapter 12 is What's Up Danger, Blackway and Black Caviar, I think. That was one of the songs that was on the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I think. It was the cartoon movie where they did a bunch of different Spider-Mans from different sort of universes and incarnations together. I loved that movie. I thought it was really great. Chapter 13 is Victorious by, okay, I don't know how to say this one, but I'm going to give it a go. Keshia Shante. She'll be in my list anyway when I post up a visual, but I really love that song. It's a really good one. Chapter 14, Fight for Freedom by Royal Taylor, which, interestingly enough, I think that Torrin Walser was a part of Royal Taylor before he went out on his own, and so they have really cool stuff. So, Chapter 15 is Way Up by Jaden Smith, which was also on that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack, which was really cool. Chapter 16 is Crushing Snakes, and that's by Crowder and Tanya. That fit really well for chapter 16, which is good. So chapter 17, almost at the end, I told you I was going to sort of zip through these, is Fighting for Me by Riley Clemens. This song is so beautiful. It was really nice, and I'm so glad that I sort of discovered this in the process of finding songs for this book, because it's such a beautiful song and it's incredible. It's one of my favorite songs on the playlist because it's just so beautiful. Chapter 18 is Monsters by Sarah Alto, I think. Chapter 19 is Warriors by Corin Hawthorne. If you remember what's in my current playlist, you will remember that I mentioned another Corin Hawthorne song, which was Speak the Name. I really like her. She's fantastic. She does really good stuff. Two more left. Chapter 20 is Together, which is a collaboration with, so it's for King and Country, Kirk Franklin, and Tori Kelly. So all three of these guys, I think this was released, it was actually, I've seen the video, released sort of in the COVID pandemic and situation, and that we're all, fighting together, which was really nice and I really liked. There's only one left, and I'm just going to take a drink first. The final chapter and the final song that I have on my list, the last chapter of the book, it's the ending, and so the song that I chose for that is Okay by Kirk Franklin. Take what you want from that song and any of those songs. Hopefully it's as adventurous as I meant it to be and exciting as I mean it to be. I'm hoping that comes across. Yes, so those are the songs. That is the chapter vibes. That's what you get. That's what's going to be happening. I am really excited to share more as I get closer to releasing this book. It's been a really long time. It feels like a really long time, even though it's only 2 years. Some people work 6 years on their books, and which is pretty pretty long time to be keeping with one story. I'm excited. So February is it's gonna be so quick to get there, and I'm really excited to finally release something, and let you know that I'm not just, you know, sitting around making videos and pretending that I have something. I really do. So my deadline is really soon. So in a couple of weeks, I have my editor's deadline, and then I'll be going back and forth with them to make the book the best that it can be. In the meantime, you can always listen to that playlist. I will be posting like I said, I'll be posting the list up as a visual so you can see it for yourself. In the meantime, listen to the music, get ready for the story, and I can't wait to share a little bit more. Next month, I have something really exciting to announce, a really cool partnership that I'm announcing with the book and with my writing. And so I hope you'll come and check out my website and my social medias and follow me everywhere, because you don't want to miss out. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to my newsletter, and I'll be sharing lots of really cool things with that one as well. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it is, and I'll see you guys in the adventures.